What is up, guys? We're here at the shop gym today. We're going to be doing some back. Maybe. I think today we're doing chest and shoulders. I could be wrong. I might have to check that. I know I'm doing legs tomorrow because I'm working overnight today and I can't recover well with legs when I work overnight. So I think is today another back and shoulders day. So I'm going to be hitting that. Be doing that. Then at the end of today's session, I'm going to be here in this awesome posing room doing some mandatories, because next week I got to get with Justin and start doing that, and the whole cut thing and all that, we're going to be doing that. So definitely got to be practicing my posing, especially since that's more emphasized now more than ever. So we're going to be headed to that, and stay tuned. Pull downs, we got 15 on each side. Ready? Ooh. Other side. That was pretty good. Yeah. All right, we got 2 more left. I'm giving myself a little break. We're going to the next one. If I'm feeling pretty good, I'll go a little more. 12 minimum, 15 most. But I'm gonna make sure whatever I do once I do the other. I'm not gonna end on 13 and then 10 on the other. That don't make sense. That's not so bad. Damn. I was watching the Florida Pro today, and Logan Franklin won that show, but it wasn't his best. He still needs more to his back, and that's more emphasized now that I see, and that's why I'm getting back. I'm not going to show up with a shitty back. And the Brazil guy, who's second, I could have argued he could have won, but I could see why they gave it to Logan. But that detail matters. Jose Manuel from Spain, kid's only 23 years old. That guy's back is ridiculous. That is goals. But that guy's genetics is just, I mean, shit. But we focused on that reason. That's why we're doing this. Got one more, we'll move on to the next exercise. I'm gonna see how much I can actually do. I don't think I can do this. Let's see. Shit. It's heavy. So I know I can do that. Let's add a little more. And then when I put these weights off, I'll put it back. Because here at this gym, if you don't put your weight back and they see it, you get charged $15. See how many I'm doing. You can track that. 12, 10 to 12. Here in this gym, not a whole lot, but this hammer strength one, just as good. We're gonna be doing this, really focusing on bringing those lats up. When I do this, I'm gonna make sure my conditioning on point. So 10 to 15 on one side, 10 to 15 on the other. I already did one set, I'm about to do another. So here we go. Here we go. Other side. Oh. Like, yeah, you know. Damn. I can feel that. I can't wait to see my posing, which is probably going to be absolute shit. But if I practice more and more this week, obviously going to do more tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty good at it. So, yeah, that's it. Got one more set. You know what, let's slap on another 10 on each side. Bam. All right, our final set. Here we go. Woo! 10. One more. Feel better on this side than the other. Gotta focus on that area. All right, I'm not a big deadlifter guy. It's one down. I'm gonna add some more to this. Here we go. There it is. Such a long time. One more. So my whole thoughts on the whole, like, you have to win 2 shows to qualify for men's physique, classic, bikini, wellness. I think it's great because what's so fun about being one and done, you know? Like, oh, I got my win, I'm done. There's no fun, there's no challenge, there's none of that. Like, I won a challenge. You know, you should want that. You should be going to say, I'm a contender to win. You know, not to go, collect a track jacket, go play dress up, be on stage for like 10 seconds and then, well, you get lost in the lineup. It doesn't, it takes away what the prestige of the ultimate stage is, the Olympia stage is. And that's why the Arnold is going to be like, I was talked about as more of the prestigious show, hence why I'm wearing Arnold 2024. I've not been to an Arnold Classic, attended, but, never say never, I hope 2026, when's the 40th, like, in like what, 3 years, so 2029. I'd love to attend that one. That's 4, yeah, so I'll be, hopefully by then, when I'm filming this video, when I post it, I'm a contender to be pro. But it's just gonna take time. But there's no fun, there's no challenge to like say I have it easy. If I said I have it easy, that's a corny ass life. I've had to go through, like, there are levels to this. Like, when I played football, right? I'm gonna give you that analogy, right? I started playing in 8th grade. Very late to start. Obviously, kids who are gonna play at the biggest college and go to the NFL, they're playing since 5 years old, since elementary school. But I was never what they called swing, where you're a starter on JV and a backup on varsity. I was freshman. I was straight JV, I was straight varsity. I worked my way up to get to where I want to be. You work your way up to where you want to be. You start out in the amateur, you start out competing locally, do pretty good as an amateur. If you win your class, win it overall, go to national level. See what you can do at the national level. It may take you years to get to that pro card level. It does for a lot of people. I know people like look at someone like that. You see it happen. You see someone go from like, true novice to, or first time ever competing, and then 1 month later, IFBB pro. Where was the fun? Where was the challenge? You didn't enjoy your time as an amateur. You didn't. So like, I mean, I'd rather go through that so I have that verse and I can relate to people versus having it easy. What can I relate to? Like, oh, everything is, no. That's the one thing I hope to inspire when I'm doing these videos. But I went through it. That's the problem. You went through that process. And we're seeing some great athletes. It was 5 years as an amateur, 5 years in the pros, and now they're at the top of the game. They're the cream of the crop. Because things take time, wait until your time comes. It's not a matter of, are you gonna do it? It's when's it gonna happen? When's the right time? You can't rush time. That's all it is. I'm 30 years old. I'm gonna be competing 30, 31, I don't have a show date set, but we'll see in October when I meet with Jay. So bear with me. I suck at posing, so. Not everyone can do that vacuum. Let's run that again. Okay. Let's do this. All right, here we go. I'm not doing that in a classic, but that's what you do. Or all right, so that was late training. Posing's done. It's cringe when I look back at it, but I'm hoping when I do more of this, especially with next week, and I'm going to continue throughout the week and get uncomfortable with this, but I think the more I keep doing it, I'm going to get better at it. My twisted back double, I'm looking at it like, but, and obviously my midsection is going to be something that needs to be worked on, and, that just comes with diet and getting lean enough and, working my core, doing more leg raises, and obviously keeping everything maintained. But, yeah. that's all the training today. I'll see you guys next episode and continue on this path.